Okay, you guys, once again, give me a second. And yes, this is the 4th fucking video I'm filming today. I don't care. It's way healthier than a lot of fucking stuff. Okay, so... But this is kind of like the end of the day video to kind of debrief everything else that happened. Like, but that's a good thing. You need those type of shit. Like, so... Me, I'm deciding to like completely commit to my song Miracle Potion, and I did leave like some room for myself to choose otherwise, like, and that took place whenever I had my friend over like a week ago. And it took, like I said in the last video, it took place on 4th of July. Like, I allowed myself to have some cigarettes. I allowed myself to have some liquor. And only I allowed myself to do that. Like, only I consciously made the decision to do that. No one forced me to. Nothing. Like, I consciously made the decision to have a pack of cigarettes. I had a whole pack, and to have liquor. I had liquor with my friend, and then I had liquor by myself. I'm making this video to just say, like, now and forever hold my peace, like, that my song Miracle Potion, which I have posted on my Instagram for those of you, like, my Instagram is Cohen Darian World, but y'all could really figure out what the fuck Miracle Potion really means from that. Like, but a part of it is not smoking cigarettes, a part of it is not drinking alcohol. And the reason why I decided to do these things, or to abstain from these things, is one, because it's something that Tana Mojo said. She was like, alcohol just puts so much extra adrenaline in your body. Like, so that's one of the reasons. And then with cigarettes, like, they literally take away your very breath. It's the same thing with vaping. Excuse me, y'all. I'm about to have like a whole full-blown panic attack because I don't know where my lighter is. Hold on. Nah, it gotta be like right over here. Hold on. So yeah. Yes, y'all, I spit on my floor and I don't care. But yeah, so like, what the fuck was I just saying? Basically, there's this very specific reason why I only smoke weed. Like, and I was at one point in my life in Miracle Potion that said I don't smoke blunts at all, but I changed that lyric to I don't react at all, because I do smoke blunts. Blunts is like the best medication. Like, but yeah, it's just like our body needs too much water to be drinking alcohol. Like, we already have too much natural energy to be drinking caffeine. Like, cigarettes, like I said, like, it's one thing to put some grabba in a joint and to have like nicotine intake that way, but just cigarettes and just liquor for just no reason, like, those two things don't have no benefits to your body, alcohol or cigarettes. Like, is it something that I think about doing? Yeah, like, and I feel like it's better to get online and be real with myself about that than try to make up a different story in my own head, or try to tell myself not to do something a million times only to make myself do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be honest with myself about why it is I don't want to do these things and just choose not to, like, and I'm probably gonna have to choose not to a million more times, like. But like my friend came over last night and he gave my dog some alcohol, and it's like it's kind of funny because like the humans that they're named after like actually drink alcohol from time to time, but anything that I put into my body or don't put into my body, I don't want to put into my dog's body because they're my actual children. Like what the humans that I'm in love with that they're named after do is out of my control. You know, like only they know what's good for their body, but I don't want to do that to them. Allow them to drink no alcohol. Allow them to like. I've had someone come in here and blow smoke right in one of their faces. It's like, okay, it's one thing they with me, they gonna get secondhand all the time. Like they don't need to be drinking no alcohol or nobody to be blowing no smoke in their face. Like. But yeah, it's about keeping. It's about being true to myself, even when other people are around. It's about like feeling tempted sometimes. Like I don't know when I did smoke that pack of cigarettes. The more that I smoked, the harder it was for me to breathe. But those 3 or 4 first cigarettes was a great feeling. But I think it really don't chew on that, please, Jaya. Let go. It would be like, what's it called? But yeah, it really come down to like there is no health benefits to alcohol. There is no health benefits to caffeine. There is no health benefits to cigarettes or vaping. Like there's zero health benefits. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people who literally build their life around those habits to where they can function with them, but there are no health benefits to them. Like, and that's what I've observed through seeing other people drink alcohol, other people smoke cigarettes. Like, I could just see it through myself doing it. Like, but it's actual research that supports it too, which I should probably read more about just so that I can like know why I make a decision, because it's easy to see other people doing things and those things to be working for other people. And you just naturally think like, oh, like basically monkey see, monkey do. Like, and me, it's like I have to understand, like it's humbling and it's like to understand within myself, but I do have autism. That's not just something I'm just saying I have. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there was at one point in time that I thought maybe it just was like a label I was using to just describe certain things I felt, but no, it's like I understand now that it's not a joke. It's not something I'm just doing to get disability. Like, no, like this is something that I actually struggle with. So because of that, like, and Tourette syndrome, like that's something that explained a lot to me, like a lot of my childhood, a lot of stuff. Like I haven't been formally diagnosed with that, but when it came to just sometimes I would say stuff that I wouldn't even want to say, or just different things like that. Like that's when I noticed, like, okay, those are tics. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not just me just acting out, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I realized that tics can actually even come out through text messages, which is crazy. Like I didn't even realize that you can have like compulsions to text like tics. Like I didn't realize that until I crashed out on my girlfriend so bad, and I feel so bad about that. But but she was so understanding, I feel like, and also I feel like in the way she could be, because she also was freaked out, but it's helping me be more understanding towards myself. Like every time I read some shit on Pinterest about autism or Tourette syndrome or ADHD or like obsessive compulsive disorder, like it helps me like realize that there's people who are studying these things and there's resources that can help me. Like, and I do need to have a consistent therapist. That's one thing that that's been just like, I feel like I haven't really been believing in. Like, like I haven't really been having faith in like finding like a therapist that actually worked for me, like, because I don't know, I feel like I'm just so content. Like, I'm so content knowing that maybe one day, you know, I'll get to spend time with my girlfriend again. Maybe one day I'll get to spend time with my man again. Like, I'm so content with making these YouTube videos. I'm so content, like, just sleeping and just being with my dogs and meditating and allowing, like I said, I don't really believe in God. I believe in myself, but, like, basically allowing sleep and water and food, like healthy food, and basically allowing like committing to healthy habits, like allowing that to just transform my mind and transform my inner being. So it is hard. Like, it's hard that in order to get disability, like, I feel like I have to do something like therapy, like talk to a complete stranger, and it feels like it only almost triggers my disability more than it helps it. So it's just challenging for me to come to peace with the fact that in order for me to get the income I deserve as a disabled person, like, I need to commit to that, like commit to going to therapy. And I love to have a positive outlook on things, so I just, you know, I do believe that I will end up working with someone who maybe, even if I don't connect with them on a personal level, like, or even if they don't understand me in a way that, like, really, really hits home for me, maybe, like, I'll be able to find a therapist that just, whatever appointment we have is good enough to just keep it consistent. Like, I don't know, like, if I was a therapist, I really wouldn't want to know every single little thing about the person I was talking to. If I'm being so real, I would just hope that the appointments that I have with them result in with my clients, result in some type of positive conversation. But the pressure that comes with just, like, I need to put these up, but hold on. Like, I seen a therapy appointment take place in one of the movies in the black cinema category in Tubi, and it was just like, it was a black dude as a therapist, and he was giving a therapy appointment to a black dude, and they just had a real ass conversation. And at the end of it, he was like, "You want a bag of chips, bro?" He was like, "Sure." Like, that's what I'm looking for in therapy. Like, I don't know, I feel like if I end up picking like a guy therapist, they always end up being weird. Like, I remember this therapist, like, he was literally begging me to explain the sexual trauma I went through with my dad. Like, he wouldn't let me talk about anything else. Like, and that shit was so weird to me. Like, even a therapist can be a sexual predator. Like, and then too, just like with the females, it feels like they always be like, "Oh, well, in order for us to measure your success in therapy, like, you need to have like goals." Like, and I just, in my head, I'm like, my only goal is to make sure that I'm taken care of, my dogs are taken care of, and so my only goal is what I'm doing right now, being in therapy. Like, and then at the end of it, at the end of it, I'll be able to, not even at the end of it, but I always tell therapists, like, I kind of expect myself to be in therapy for the rest of my life. But based off of, like, the therapy sessions I've been having, one time I told a therapist, like, you know what, I might not really even get the help I need until I have money, like, to pay for, like an expensive ass therapist or some shit, because under, like, my parents' health insurance and stuff, like, there's only been one time that I came into contact with, like, a real ass therapist. Like, she really, like, I made progress with her. Like, going to those therapy appointments, it was therapy. Like, it wasn't nothing weird. Like, and it wasn't like something like fake, like, you know, just something out of a textbook that someone was reading to me. Like, she was like a real woman who was a therapist who actually helped me with like my mental struggles. Like, specifically at the time I was really struggling with autism, but didn't know that that's what it was. And then I also was struggling with like obsessive compulsive disorder, and that was the only therapist I worked with that like and she was black, like, and she was like, I thought that this was what you were struggling with, but now I'm realizing that it's OCD. And she worked with me like so like well. I am getting kind of shaky. Like, I know I need to eat something. I'm Jaya. I'm gonna need to, what's it called, like, cook this steak. My friend just brought me steak to make for the both of us. And then, but I don't know, I feel like the reason why I feel shaky and stuff is because there's like, I'll be putting a lot of grabba in my spliffs, but also like, when I carried that big bag of donations from the church to here, also there was just like something extra that I did today to report one of the security guards here, because I just was so fucking triggered. Like, and it's like, no matter what I do to get away from this person, they always like will like come and follow me, like, where like they could be on their lunch and they doing something completely different because they trying to be where I'm at, or it could not even be their shift and they just here because I'm here. Like, and I didn't even notice that that's what was happening until like I started really picking up on it. And I try to just ignore shit the best I can, and now that's really what I'm going to do to the max, and just stay in my house as much as possible, because like, I don't know, I'm just realizing that it's not just that person, but it's a lot of people that think that just because I'm like a pretty girl, and just because I'm by myself, and just because I have a place by myself and all this different stuff, and just because I walk outside, like, and they see me and stuff, that somehow that means that they like deserve sex from me, or they deserve like, well, yeah, just basically that. Like, and they will literally make seeing me and interacting with me, or if I even look at them or anything, like any little thing that they can get from me, like they will feed off that and like make it a reason to just have another interaction with me. And to me, it's disgusting, because that's not how I think at all. And like I said, it's angels and demons in the world. Like, but yeah, I always see this quote on Pinterest, and it says like, if you do not like something, like the best thing you could do, or the best thing to take away its power in your life is to take away your attention from it. Like, so just stop giving it your attention. It's that simple. Because like, people think that fighting or getting angry or retaliating or doing weird shit to try to get people's attention is gonna solve something. No, like, you gotta literally remove yourself completely, like, and not engage. But yeah, I am hungry, and I do feel like watching a movie now, because I feel like I actually did have like a whole work day, like in a way that I actually wanted to, which is cool. Because like I said, this is my 4th YouTube video that I'm making today, and no, I will not be posting this one today. I'll be posting this one tomorrow morning, because I do need to cook. I do need to wind down. Like, I'm tired as fuck. Like, I'm kind of like I will need to kind of like watch a show or something before I can start cooking, because I did a lot of walking today. But I'm just feeling more healthy, honestly. Like, and I feel like even though my dogs can't physically go outside, like, I've been opening the window for them, and I just been like giving them attention just by being here, just by breathing more, honestly. Like, it is literally like a superpower, but in the most simple way, to where it don't give you a superpower, but it just make the simple things of life go smooth, like, and in a positive way, when you literally just like, and drink water, and just like, that's another reason why I feel like alcohol is like not like, it's something that I just want to commit to not doing for the rest of my life. Because like, when I was drinking alcohol, my friend was here, I could not eat. Like, all I could do was go out and do more, and I couldn't eat. Like, I just couldn't. I could take like one bite of something, but that was it. Like, And if something is preventing me from sleeping or eating, which another thing that I feel like does that is like if I have intercourse with a male and if it's raw and if they come at me without permission or whatever the fuck, like, I know how to detox my body. I know that I'm not gonna get pregnant if I know when I don't want to. But that happened recently. Like, someone came to me without permission, like, and that was my bad for even letting them hit it in the first place. But I don't feel like I let them hit it. I feel like I was pressured into the situation, and it was very hard to even get that person out of my house. But, like, anyways, what happened, and testosterone that was in me caused me to just have, like, a bunch of unwanted energy. Like, and I couldn't sleep for the whole night. I didn't sleep for, like, the whole day. Like, it wasn't until that night, like, so I went a full night and a full day with no sleep. It wasn't until the following night that I went to sleep. And for that reason, I cannot let that person back into my house. And like I said, it just only reinstates that commitment that I have deeper to not ever drink alcohol and to really stick to everything that I put in my Miracle Potion song. Like I said, you can find it on my Instagram, but, like, this is way deeper for me because I don't like even have issues with the fact that I don't have my biological parents in my life in any way, shape, or form, and I don't even have issues with the abuse I went through as a child, like, when my smoking routine is correct. Like, and people could call me an addict to weed or whatever they want to call me, but that's the truth, and I will live by that because, like, that taught me that like, I literally became my own mom and my own dad, like, my own parents. Like, I was able to create, my therapist said I was a genius for creating that song. No, I'm not a genius. I'm literally just motherly to myself. Like, I understood the fucking assignments for my own self-care. Like, and I'm so proud of myself for knowing, especially as someone with autism who didn't even know they had autism so recently. Like, that is so fucking hard to do. Like, there were so many moments where, like, I had, like, moral dilemmas, thinking it was a moral dilemma. In reality, I just didn't have no parents to show me which way. Like, and luckily, not even luckily, but I'm just so proud of myself that I always chose, like, the way that was good, even though it was so hard to, like, even though it was so hard to do it on my own. But either way, I know that I would always choose the good way because I don't know anything different. And I don't know anything different than hard work and patience and moving slow and just taking my time. Like, I don't know nothing different than that. So if I ever have something in my body that's making me move too fast, or anyone in my life that's making me move too fast, my whole body and mind alerts me to that shit. Like, I'll either start getting skinny or I'll start even more than I am, like, or I'll just, like I said, won't be able to sleep, be in constant paranoia, like, have, like, a God complex sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and, I don't like those feelings, nor do I believe in them, like, and I don't give attention to them, but in order to ensure that, I have to keep the boundaries that I've set for myself, and I have to continue parenting myself in love, like, and I don't know, that's why I'm so independent, because I treat myself like an actual baby. Like, I'll hold myself while I'm crying. Like, I will literally let myself sleep and miss therapy appointments because I know my body has been through a lot. Like, I will still call and make more therapy appointments no matter how many I cancel or know how many I miss, because I know I need to be in therapy. Like, I will commit to not drinking alcohol and not drinking caffeine and not eating chocolate, but it's not even committing, it's just me being myself, because I love myself, like, and I don't want to put things in myself that don't make me feel like myself, like, but I'm very passionate about this subject because, like I said, like making these decisions, or not even making these decisions, but discovering this way of life for myself, like, has made me feel at home in a world where there's so many things that is so confusing. I don't know what they got on. But like, it's genuinely made me feel so at peace and at home in my own body. And that's the only thing I can ask for, and in my own home. Like, that's the only type of medication and routine I could ever ask for. So if zigzags and graba and indica flower can make me feel that way, I don't want the alcohol. I don't want the hard drugs. I don't want the pills. I don't want the cigarettes, and I don't want the vapes. I don't want the high sugar consumption. I don't want the high gluten intake. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the red dyes or the Gatorade or the artificial protein. I don't want none of it, honestly. Because all of those things have made me feel like I'm moving too fast and like I can't see the world clearly, like, or see myself clearly. And I don't like that feeling. They got something else, but I don't know what it is. Like, they keep making this noise and I don't know what's in and out. Yep, they had a nail. Sure enough. She had a whole fucking nail in her mouth. They cannot eat this sugar. They will literally start, like, murdering each other. I'm not joking. I have a blister on my toe, and he's been, like, stepping on it. Anyways. Okay. I'm feeling, like, way more calm now. Way more myself. I don't know. I really do feel like I just needed to be in my own place, make some YouTube videos, watch the YouTube videos, be with my dogs. Like I said, make sure my brother's okay, make sure my dog Socks is okay. And I will always be in love with Deshaun. Like, when these videos blow up, and when people clip the little parts to say, like, I will always be in love with Deshaun, like, I'll be watching them back, and he'll be watching them. And we'll both be like, yeah, that's true. Like that man knows that I will always ride for him. Like, from a distance, up close, like, whatever. Like, but the family that I bought Socks from, like, I can't fuck with them no more. And I got so much love for every single one of those kids, and I can't fuck with them no more. Like, and I knew the situation, and Deshaun knew the situation, but I was saying things to his mom that were just not true. Like, but I don't even feel like that came from me. That came from what I thought she wanted from me. Like, and that's why I told her, like, I'm just a kid. Like, and y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I do. And everything is said is for a positive purpose, like, and for love, like, and for moral justice, because there's a lot of shit that go down in families that's not supposed to, like, between parents towards their children. Like, I don't believe in God, but I wish love upon every one of those kids I nanny for, because I will become their parent any day. Like, I have respect for their actual parents, but if ever the situation came in these, like, I would become every single one of those parents. Like, every single one of those kids could live in here with me, like, but those is not my kids, and that situation is over. But I will always be in love with someone who I fell in love with when I was really gaining my independence for the first time. His name is Deshaun, and he gave me my first dachshund, Socks. My first dog ever was Bella, and she was a pit bull, oldie English bulldog mix. And the only reason I couldn't keep her is because my dog's mom did not get along with her. And they gave me the option of, like, my dog's mom being the one to get given away, but that dog had been through so much up until getting to our house that I would not have done that to that dog. And I wanted to go visit the dog where she lived, Bella, but they wouldn't give us the information. And I acted like I didn't care, but I did care, and I acted like I didn't care because I didn't want to go about looking for the dog with my dad, because my dad just annoyed the fuck out of me for obvious reasons. But it's like, I will always remember Bella. I will always, like, and then Socks, it's not no I will always remember with Socks, because he will be back in my house as soon as I have an actual house in the backyard. He gonna be playing with these two dogs right here, and I'm gonna get Socks a girlfriend so that he can actually have babies with someone, like, and it's gonna be his same little breed, like, and I don't care that he got fixed, like, I don't know what I'm gonna have to feed him, but he gonna have some babies, like, and it's the same thing, like, with the people that I love, like, as long as they wanna have some part in my life, like, which, I don't know, like, I've never been drawn to someone that wasn't mutually drawn to me back, like, and if they weren't, I let it go, and I stopped trying, which I'm stopping the spamming messages and hitting up people's moms and hitting up people's that they cheated on me with, and I'm stopping doing all that, like, I'm just staying to myself now, because I wasn't even on that before I started stressing out and stuff, but, like, yeah, like, I honestly, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, the people I've, like, actually been in love with, which has only been 3, and it's still 3, like, I'm still in love with them, but from Deshaun to the 2 other people, it's like, I always had, like, these long breaks between the time I got to talk to Deshaun or the time we got to, like, do stuff or whatever the case may be, but the times we got to interact, it's like the most purest love I've ever known. Like, it's the most at-home feeling I've ever known. It's like the most, like, trust I've ever known. It's the most loyalty I've ever known. It's like, we know we can't be together, like, completely because of life and because of people and because of family members and because of whatever the fuck, like, and it's not even us, like, being mad at the situation, but we know that love is always gonna be there. Like, it don't matter if this person have a kid with someone or that person have a kid with someone. Like, I know with certain people, it's like that love will always be there, but it's only 3 people for me, and I'm the type of person that people matter so much to me. It's like, yes, I have actually narrowed it down to a T in my life of who I was in love with and actually purely in love with, like, no other shit going on through my brain, like, no games, no halfway love, no, I kind of think they're physically attractive, but not all 100%, like, no, like, these 3 individuals, it's like, I wouldn't change one hair on their head, like, these 3 individuals, I wouldn't change one thing about the way they talk to me, like, I wouldn't change one thing about them, period, like, and that's being in love. Like, that is being in love. Like, and I feel like for me, being in love is being in love with people who have that same mindset of life as me. Like, we know we got immediate needs to tend to with like the beings or the people or the kids or the parents or the whatever we take care of, but we also know who we want, and we know that that shit gotta be private, and we know that it's not for the world to know and to see and to consume. It's for us, like, and I think that's the most beautiful thing about it, like, and it's also not against nobody else. It's not like, that's what I've learned too, like, being in love with someone is not about, it looks like I'm doing something crazy right now, I'm literally itching my thigh, but being in love with someone is not about the post that you have with them on Instagram. Like, being in love with someone is not about, like, someone being in your bio. Like, being in love with someone is not about, like, you taking them from all they people. Like, being in love with someone is not about someone being by your side and never leaving your side. Being in love with someone is making the decision within your soul that, like, you fuck with everything about a person, and you willing to take in everything that comes with them. And that might come with a lot of boundaries. That might look like that you only getting to see them every once in a while, and you staying true to all the boundaries you decided to set. Anyways, that may look like a number of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all about, it's like I said, it's all about breathing, and it's all about breathing, and it's all about doing what makes you happy. And it's about doing what makes you healthy. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is getting to be 40 minutes. I may watch some of these back, or like watch the ones I already posted back, or go to sleep for a little bit before I cook, or watch a movie before I cook, or just start cooking, or I don't know, but be kind to yourself. Be kind to your body, honestly. Bye.